Here we are with another 2 hours of bold entertainment from our humble foot. Yes, sir. This game is called GreedFall. And it didn't used to work on my Steam Deck until I found a upgrade for a Proton GE, I think is 13.2. It just didn't open before this update, and now this update exists, and it opened. We'll see if it works very well, or if we need to tweak a bit the settings. Keyboard and mousey because I'm at my desk. I'm not sure if the controllers work. Normal difficulty. Let's do have a look with the controller. But being an RPG, I would assume it's better with a mouse and keyboard.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Oh,
Like this?
Yes.
a bit louder.
The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
Oh. Interesting. Is that a birthmark or? I mean, if she has it, it's a birthmark. Something on her neck there. We are a handsome fellow. Everything except for that thing on our neck there. Something corrupting our soul. Ooh, a bit alien looking. I like that the ears change as well. Haha, Guy Foxing it. Weird. Let's do the Guy Foxing with the... I'm not sure if he had the sideburns. Let's give him the sideburns, why not? Bushy eyebrows. Sure, bushy. It's like white and off-white. Sure. Ooh, we can make him really blonde. White. It's almost blue. This is almost blue. And I won't be Santa Claus with this. Let's look at the eye color. Well, the eye color kinda works with blue. If I... Ooh. Sauron! Not sure we're going to be seeing that much the eye color, but let's go with Sauron here. Put this a bit more in this area. A bit of blue in the old white. Sort of Gandalf here. Gandalf the Greyer here. What a peculiar looking fellow. One-handed heavy weapons, one-handed blade, 5 arms. Recommended attribute, strength and endurance. Technical. Accuracy and agility. Science and lockpicking. controlling the battlefield. Melee combat. Focuses on using offensive spells from a distance. I assume this guy was an arrow, this guy is an X-Men, and this guy is a sorcerer. Punchy punchy. Strength increases the power of all melee attacks. Increasing the maximum life and balance. Okay. Accuracy, willpower, MP, spell duration. See if we have spell duration. Agility levels. Strength. What did it say here? Strength and endurance. Craftsmanship and vigor. That's what's recommended for these guys. Fine. Strength. Probably can't buy that. One is enough. Charisma. Vigor. Lets you pass through certain difficult passages that require balance. Increases the maximum ammo capacity and lets you slightly recover HP and magical outside of combat. What? You usually don't recover these? Okay. Lockpick stuff. Science allowed to make simple potions. Gathering stuff. Craftsman allows you to craft basic weapons and armor upgrade. I think it said this, right? Craftsman's or vigor. Craftsmanship and vigor are the the recommended one. Okay. Can make stuff. Sure, I'll put this one. Sure. Create the
Just
character.
a few more minutes. You have such an
I'll see if we can-
incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Oh, the eyeliner on these people.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name.
Okay.
I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness personally requested
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
No, I didn't like that, eh? Okay. Now the controller works. Mousey, much better. Also, let's make this. About that. So we have 60 frames per second. Yes. That's all I want. I just put it on low. It was medium. Make this higher. I'll see. to go. What a spring in my step. No, wait. This way? No, that way.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your goal.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
3 attacks. A 1, a 2, a 3. Defend yourself against 3 attacks. I'm assuming it's a 1. Okay. Proof that you can fight. Assign a potion to a shortcut. Use tab or space to open tactical bar. Okay. Tactical pause. The tactical pause will pause the game and allow you to choose your next action at your leisure. Oh, thank you. At my leisure. You will be able to access spells, skills and potions to use directly or assign to a shortcut using during combat. Learn more about it. Learn more about the enemies around you. Q. You can assign your attacks to one of the shortcuts available to associate 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh, all the way to 10. Amazing. Quick attack. Kick. Left control. Oh. Furious attack. Q. Parry. And dodge left shift. I have a firearm. Could just shoot his ass. And I have a health potion. You have lost your health. Assign a potion to a shortcut. Use tab to open the can I just... How do I assign it? Left click? No. Middle click? Aha! 1. 1. Prove to Kirk that you can fight. Wait, it had something like this. Let a simple, powerful, not to change weapon. Beautiful. To do stuff. I think it killed me while I was reading the thing.
Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor!
Firearms are ideal for interrupting or destabilizing an enemy. Each shot consumes 1 ammunition. Okay. Assign the pistol to a shortcut. To Q or to assign it. Okay. Is that good? Okay. Armor. The physical armor level is shown with shields on the health bar. Armor absorbs part of the physical damage. To break your enemy's armor, you can use impact weapons or certain traps. Magic attacks ignore armor. Impact weapons. Change equipped weapon. V to swap equipment. Knocked down. Okay. Okay. Petting is a lot easier in Morbid. Fury is the trait that allows you to use special attacks that inflict bonus damage and make enemies lose their balance. A segmented meter that fills up as you attack an enemy, cast a spell, or parry attacks from enemies will allow you to use Fury level. When the meter reaches the first level, a visual effect will appear on your character's hand. Q to use Fury. Okay. Q to use Fury. Oh, nice. Sheath my weapon. Okay.
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does, and I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
Show him how happy you are for coming along.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsillon are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping
What's with
to
all
put his
this?
skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding
Fucking
my mother
fog. What's with
It is
the
never
fog,
easy to
game?
say goodbye.
Everything is very foggy.
But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
It's probably with the low options with the low. Oh, particulars can be higher or lower. Predator V-Sync is enabled. That gives us texture and a strap. How about this? Dynamic resolution. I don't know what that is. I know the anti-aliasing here is like the save encrypt. I don't think it saved last time. Ah, better. Hopefully it's going to keep the 60 frames per second. The margin of the characters were very rough there. Don't like that. Anti-aliasing, very good for that. Other than that, probably fog is related to some sort of... This is fine. Resolution or draw distance is low. But we put it in medium. How about that? That's when things pop in. We'll see. We will see. We're still in the starting area, so we need to get out and have a look at the world.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother!
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so.
Me with the eyes of Sauron.
Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes,
Ibiza,
but the idea
yes.
of leaving you behind, alone and ill.
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing
Come to the
more common
party
than
island with us.
staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child.
Bye, Mom.
Be off.
Mommy. She's got the plague or something. Mommy dearest. Has gotten the plague. Girl, say goodbye. Ah. How nice. I look quite like the little musketeer. You can run fast using left shift. Okay. Ah, in Batman, that would have been a slide tackle. No slide tackle, yeah. This is just sad.
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Fetch quest? Ah, Kurt. Kurt is a melee combat master and can wear heavy armor. 900 life. He has a bit of endurance, level 9, strength level 3, agility level 6. Weapons, all melee. Engagement action. Balance potion. Special attacks. Special move according to the equipped weapon. Relationship level, faction coin guard. Relationship level, suspicious. Friendly bonus, craftsmanship. Okay. Inventory. Bandit's hat. He has plus 4% elemental resist. How nice. Can see all his stuff. Okay, let's get him into the team. Can press to follow.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
Where to? This way? I mean the marker. Do we have a map? We do have a map. Oh, lovely. And at the M. Let's run, Forest. The derby running. At some point we have to make a left. Direct access to the map of the region on your tactical something. What? Can I just teleport there if I want? Or maybe not. Ugh, this space for doing stuff is going to be annoying. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they do. The hell am I going to? This place. Excellent. Yellow.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tirfredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
Oh,
I had
it's
no
not a
idea
bit.
you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene.
Oh
A
no.
charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time.
Oh no.
In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency.
So
And I
this
am pleased
doesn't
to
happen
see
in
you
the
taking
real
so
world.
well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Clever and mean. Okay. The rest to follow. Bridge Alliance. Okay. Give us some exposition, exposition man.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of his allies. The alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Sad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors. But our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
I think the... Wasn't the organization in Death Stranding called the Bridge as well? Okay.
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the Bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
Ah.
The Bridge Alliance has been on Tirfredi for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city, around 15 years ago now. Alas, I haven't been able to go there myself. I can only tell you what others have reported to me. It is a luxurious island, an enormous dead volcano
Any
thrown
partying
in
going
its
on?
center. The vegetation
Casino?
is extremely varied,
Having some fun?
and the fauna wondrous. We discovered animals that we had never ever seen before. Some are bigger than houses.
What
But
now?
they're not the only occupants of the island. A savage and crude people also live there, who speak an incomprehensible language. But you shall discover all of this for yourself soon enough.
So I guess an elephant could be like bigger than a cottage. What else?
The Bridge Alliance has been on Tirfredi for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city,
yes.
around 15 years ago now.
Skip.
It is a vegetation. We discovered some savage, but you...
Skip, we've seen this. Okay.
And what of your war with Thélème?
It has been dragging on. In fact, it has been dragging on for years. It is madness. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on Tirfredi.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Thélème has wisely and tastefully built their
Tastefully?
colony far from our city. Direct conflicts
Okay.
are in fact quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Thank you for the exposition dump. Go. Ugh, this space thing. Pepperoni. Search area, find charlatan. It looks just like France to me. Look at all the dead people. What's this? Workbench. Crafting table. Upgrades your weapons and armor. Rusty old saber. Worn spiked hammer. Oh, those are my two weapons. Okay. Did we exit the area we need to search? I think we did. This way. Is this the guy?
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything.
Ah, is it aspirin?
Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still. This
I mean,
little
considering I have like a
is
health
the
potion
product of
that I
years
just
of
used
research and intensive labor.
a couple
I
of minutes
hear you
ago,
asking,
why
if
wouldn't this be a
remedy
thing?
Can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A file only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely.
I mean, doesn't
everything.
my heal
Except the
potion
Malachor,
heal
of
everything?
course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance.
You know?
Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Dude! We have potions. Health potions, dude. We literally have health potions. Let me put it on quick action number 2. It's a health potion. What do you think that does? These people. Very untrustworthy.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Side effects.
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Oh, nice.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment.
So he'll drink some.
There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your
I mean,
clients.
is he offering
Kind of
literal
science, I
poison?
consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea,
I mean,
Kurt.
couldn't it
Let's
be
take it
just
with his
harmless stuff? Does it have to make him ill? Also, once again, we do have health potions.
Have you finally made up your mind?
Stop pursuing the
I will
subject.
think about it.
As you wish, but don't wait long. It
Mhm.
won't last forever.
So, how do we steal?
Have you finally
No, not
made
this
up your
guy.
mind?
I will think about it.
As you wish.
I was actually trying to speak to...
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Oh no.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Oh, so they don't really...
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
unmask the charlatan. Nine meters away. Does this guy even jump? Or is it like a one? We are in the back of the thing now. These pages are covered in small, almost illegible handwriting. Experimental results, patient observations, and incomprehensible symbols. But the complexity of some recipes leave no room for doubt. The author was a true alchemist and was certainly very knowledgeable. Okay, what about this thing? What the hell are you guys? Oh, hello there. What the hell happened there? Some coins from that guy? Bandit hat, gold coins. Okay. Anyway, I was trying to take this. Letter from the innkeeper to the servant. The weird alchemist of the Alliance, who rented a room upstairs, specifically asked us not to clean it during this stay. This old fool must not want us to accidentally break his vials or something. So leave him in his filth. The customer is always right.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I wondered if you ever felt lonely.
I always do. Why, do you want to rectify this?
I hope to have kept you good company for all these years. After all, we were always together.
And I valued your friendship. But I thought you were referring to another kind of company. And to be honest, you and Constantine aren't exactly my type. Anything
Really?
else?
I must leave you.
He's into men with very big swords. Or something. Oh, so this also pauses? Tab. That makes more sense, tab pausing. I was actually curious of the... Maybe I for inventory? Oh, okay. We could even change our hat, I guess. Have a used hat? Oh, the bandit hat. Again. Look like my buddy there. No. I'm actually curious. Negotiate with the vendor. Charlatan. Unmask the charlatan. Find the charlatans. Quest. Go say goodbye to your mother. Meet Kurt. Notify the embassy about your departure. This is the side quest. Unmasking the charlatan. Okay. Do we need to go back? Ah, there's more stuff around here. Loot. Alchemy preparation of elemental damage. Take everything. I guess this guy killed this dude. As I killed the other ones. Chief, the thing was X.
Have you finally made up your mind?
Show him the remedy he's selling.
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now.
No, I just killed two people for it. I'm a murdered psychopath.
This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
He got away? Just like that? It was right there. How the hell did he get away? Oh, did I make an interest there?
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
Yes, I am the man.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
How about a Coke?
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've not seen many new customers, but of late things are looking better. The Malicor and the neighbouring wars have dampened commerce. The epidemic still rages, but the possibility of finding a cure on that island has given people something to hope for. Now that we have a city there, quite a few seafarers come by to spend their wages.
Oh, nice.
Has the Malicor really put a damper on your business?
More than a damper. They were soaked. When the sickness began to spread, a wave of panic followed in its wake. People stopped going out of their homes. They were afraid. I was close to closing shop, I tell you. And then, thankfully, the alchemists of the bridge said that you couldn't just catch it like that. People were still distrustful, as is their nature, but they are leaving home again. It's a start. I also lost quite a few regular customers. Dead or too scared to venture back. Oh, but that's nothing new to you. The city would have sunk in the water if not for trade with the new isle.
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories about Tirfredi.
Right. Even stories that my heaviest drinkers would have trouble believing. They say that man trees live there. Dragons,
Man trees?
gigantic creatures. Treasure abounds under every rock. And the source of eternal life is hidden somewhere there. Last night, some Nauts even told me they brought back one of those giant beasts into the port. Ah, but you know the kind. If you ask my opinion, the drink was fueling their imaginations.
Okay.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Fairly well. I need to find that dude anyway. If I just steal some coins. Oh, nice. Just picking up their money. Yoo-hoo! Anybody? Just piles and piles of stuff in the mirror that doesn't show my reflection. Nothing here. Maybe he's hiding under the bed. Guess not. Can't I ask that dude if he saw someone come in? Oh, there's another door here. Ugh. More. Does that take us out? Okay, their kitchen. Even more doors.
Locked.
So that needs a lock picking thing. I'm going upstairs. There's something here. Crude iron ore. Take everything. Well, can't open that. Aha!
You again? What are you doing in
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin? Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set up a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
No, machinations.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred.
He could be lying.
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder. That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And
I
this
just
potion only
trick
has side
them.
effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
Must be nice.
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
Okay. I'm genuinely sorry to learn that you have not found the peace you were hoping for in Serene. Since your departure from the Academy, the situation has been deplorable. Those you had accused are now behaving as if the rules did not apply to them. Regularly performing questionable experiments. Yeah. Keep hitting spacebar. What about this place? What's that? Oh, I have a storage key now. That's locked. And I don't have lockpicking. I'm a brute. Sexy brute. It's me. I can open the door now.
The servant's door. The lock's double bolted.
Locked.
Gold. More keys.
The key to the tavern. Locked.
No.
Let's go and find the alchemist.
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
Uh-huh.
Yes. I need to get you out of here. I have unlocked the service.
Just look at all my many
You'll be able to
buttons.
sneak out of there discreetly.
Without being skinned alive by the mob?
You need to
Took me
remain
like
prudent.
30 minutes to
I'll
close that
escort you to your
jacket.
cart.
I follow you.
Let's sneak out the back.
I hope we don't run into any unhappy...
No wonder it's, you know, unbuttoned. Let's go. Was it this one? Okay, where to now? Escort the dude? Where exactly does he need to go? All the way there? Can you open the door? No? Fine, we'll go through here. Ooh! Abandoned letter. I hope you will begin this letter when you finally return to Al-Sad, provided there is somebody still alive here to give it to you. Do my best. The hell do we get out of here? We use... That's locked. Still like a... Oh! Look! With a... Plague Doctor masky thing. A nice beak.
Good customers. And we have no choice but to go this way?
Stunned. Ooh, look at my hands. I'm on fire.
Protect me. I've never known to fight.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Is... Hold on. I need the other weapon. So kind of out of health now. All gray-studded armor. Ooh, better than me. Endurance 2 requirements. I don't think I have that. But I should get it because I'm I'm a big boy. Leather cape. Oh, I can wear this. Neat. No. No. This. A, B. Yeah, so it's a heavy weapon and a light weapon with more damage. Show me what I'm wearing. Can upgrade some weapons here, very nice. There's the quest. That's him, this is me. How do I see? Yeah, okay. Gotta figure. Let's see what I'm wearing. Well, how do I change that? Oh, there it is. So it's here. Traveling suit. Can put this, right? It's better. More armor, more balance, whatever that is. Quality. Now. Haha! Stripped some guy naked, took his coat. Looking like a man. Dapper already. Now, I can change. I shouldn't have just shot that. I wanted to just select it. But how do I? Oh, okay. So B gets me to that. Special attack. V changes to this thing. Okay. Where do we need to go, by the way? This way? Right here. Or in the back.
My cart, finally. I owe you my life. How can I ever thank you?
Just do us the favor of never coming back. And stop this deceitful commerce.
Have no worries about that. I'm not going to forget this lesson anytime soon.
Move along now. Get out of here while there's still time.
Would you accept this as a token of my gratitude? Farewell, my lord.
Some coins. Oh, how nice. We can go back to the ambassador. No? Shouldn't we go back to the ambassador? Tell him we got rid of the dude? Ambassador was somewhere around here.
You'll find all you need in our selection.
No, somewhere. It's the river. Where am I stuck? Oh, warehouse. I guess I'm going further away from the place, but I thought it was like here. Maybe this. Ooh, fountain. Back with a new jacket.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
Like my jacket. My nice little coat.
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated.
They always do. Confront him on his lie. Cover up the escape of the alchemist.
He managed to slip through our fingers.
Once again. That man is part eel.
We followed his trail to the Coin Guard Tavern, but he had already escaped. All the same, you have nothing to fear. He will never step foot in Serene again.
We'll eventually catch up with him and deliver the punishment that his crimes deserve. Governor Burhan will be happy to learn that such an amiable legate will soon cross the shores of Tir Fredi. Thank you for your help,
Such a funny name.
and
Tir
allow me to
Fredi.
offer you this modest gift for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Disorder. We got ourselves a new level. Neat. Neat-a-rooney. And a new jacket. This way? Notify Thalamé for something. Is it this way? You're really close. Is it here? Oh. Your Excellency.
Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I
What
owe the
excellent facial hair you have.
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tir Fredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am
Yeah,
sure
my
you
friend
will fill with brio
can't sit
and
down, though.
panache. The
Needs
Mother
to
Cardinal
stand up.
Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it. And perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Okay. Any exposition dumps you want to give me?
Could you tell me anything about Thélème?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet, and give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Thélème are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical, and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
I'm totally lost.
What's your point of view on the relations between our two nations?
As ambassador of Thélème, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties.
Why didn't they just make it
We
as like
appreciate
France,
as well the
Spain, or
welcome
something?
that your uncle gave to our missionaries. Thanks to your support, more and more believers wander your lands. The congregation is our most precious ally. To be perfectly honest, we have only two complaints: that heresy is tolerated, and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
Just make it France, man.
How's Thélème faring on Tier 3?
Or England. Or,
We built a marvelous city, San
you know,
Mateus,
seafaring
on
country.
the western coast of the island. Did you know that certain historians believe that it might well have been the final resting place of our prophet?
Make this guy a
Our
saint.
missionaries there are a
This
multitude.
prophet dude.
Not a day passes without new islanders joining our sacred faith. Of course, there are certain pockets of resistance. There is talk of a demonic cult, disgusting creatures. But I am confident that the Ordo Luminous will be able to put an end to these horrors. And we have tremendous hopes that the entire native population will join our ranks.
How goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, the only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent. We fight on every front, without great success, one must say. But what other choice do we have? These so-called savants not only refuse the light, but are determined in their fight against it.
And on Tier 3D?
To my knowledge, no one has yet seen any serious fighting. The Bridge have succeeded in provoking the natives there, and have their hands full keeping them at bay. Which leaves us greater latitude to settle peacefully and pursue our mission of conversion.
Boring.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
Farewell,
May
Mr.
the
Boring
light
Exposition
guide
Man.
the Sade.
Find the smugglers. What's that? Negotiations with the vendor. Are those main tasks or? I mean, if he's on it, it's on our way here.
The merchant is
Pardon me. Are we? Yeah. This guy. Hello.
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refused to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain. It's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If
Yeah,
these
right.
thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
Offer a bribe. Threaten a prison sentence. 50%. Not very charismatic. I went with the fighty bully thing. Bribe is one thing. Charisma or bribe? About that. Oh, I don't have the talent for that. Okay, well, charisma then.
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that
Apparently
the
it's
congregation
50-50.
does not tolerate such illegal
We'll see.
activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
Yeah,
As you
success.
request, my lord. I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end. You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
Oh, nice. I wonder what would have happened if that didn't work. We have to find some smugglers.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
Who are
Your
you?
official title on Tier or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor, nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master.
Oh, please. Oh, please.
I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
Smugglers. Here, smuggly, smuggly. Smuggleroonies. Oh, what's that? We can just loot stuff. Zone controlled by other factions. This zone is under control of another faction than yours. Certain places are forbidden for you. A custom torso of the faction will allow you to trick the guards. You can also try a stealth approach, but if the guard spots you, it will result in a violent response. Damage your reputation with this faction. Oh, really? What the hell is that? Where the hell are we?
You cannot pass. Only the Naughts have access to the prison.
Right, so that's the faction. Is that a smuggler?
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince would be off before the
Lasses?
tide.
Are there ladies carrying
You,
this
man,
crap?
carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life.
Just said to be careful.
Best to refuse.
Captain Vasco,
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him
He
before
has like
departure.
the
I hope
Maori.
nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent
Tattoos and
departure
stuff.
with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Clear mind that he's dead. Okay. Sure, we can investigate that as well.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Norts, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
So Nauts are the nautical dudes? Is that it?
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Okay.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
Captain, my captain.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers?
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Nothing to bother yourself about. I'm just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest of coincidences, be on the trail of a couple of heretics, Your Excellency. The same a couple of the ambassadors of Teleme's men have been looking for nigh on 2 days.
And so you know about that?
Of course. The Cardinal's henchmen are hard to miss, even in a crowd. And they were making quite a fuss, hoping we would cave in and help them in their hunt. Feel free to carry out your own investigation, but you'll end up with the same answers. The port brigs, just like the warehouses, are property of the Nords. No one else may enter.
Investigate the smuggler about the heretics. Ah, the Nords.
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans. Our ships can sail where no others dare.
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard. How do you become a Nord?
Our magic, yes, that only the Nords master. As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is seaborn. He is a Nord from birth. Others are sea-gifted, joining the Nords for different reasons, often from a young age. It's how the guild is made and maintains its numbers.
Also, if I steal a... whatever it is, your tunic there, I probably can get in. Right?
Could you tell me anything about our destination? The island of Tirfredi?
It is a magnificent place.
Magnificent.
Spared
Wild.
from your wars and your mines, for now. The natives have a relationship with their land and consider it sacred. They're a very friendly people, welcoming. That will appear to you strangely familiar. I've also heard that there are a great many exotic creatures, some enormous. But I wouldn't know what else to tell you. I've never strayed far from the ports.
What do you think of our port?
Are you referring to this one? It is the biggest high seas port on the continent. Thanks to your prince, even though it remains part of your city, it holds a particular status for us Nords. Certain zones are owned completely by us, and maritime law holds office. It's a good port. Were it not for the Malachor, it would be a pleasant place to dock.
Okay,
Be
okay.
back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Yes. Investigate the disappearance of the North Novice. That's the prisons. Discover the Constantine dude. Okay. Maybe if we find the kid or whatever cabin boy man, maybe. Yeah, look, just people leaving coins around. Oh, nice. Yeah, let's find the cabin boy, man. This guy mining the dirt.
Hello, sir.
Hello, dirt miner. What the hell are you mining in the middle of the... Ah. How do we get to...
Filthy. But perhaps we'll discover.
Hello?
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes.
Yes.
Your captain
of
asked me
course.
to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously.
Why would I ask if I
What
wasn't
can I do
looking?
for you?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
No idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
Maybe he was near the canal.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
I need to be going.
Hmm.
Farewell.
I have 2 new clients. They want to go Al-Sad, and the Inquisitors are on their heels, which will not make my job any easier. I think I can get them on a ship inconspicuously, but we will have to be cautious, and I hope that they will prove patient and discreet. I will hide them away in a warehouse behind the harbor offices where the Inquisitors will never dare enter. Warehouse. Disguise myself as a knot. Go to the heretics in their hideout. Sailor's coat. Excellent. Acquire. Take everything. Okay, one thing leads to the other. Let us change our clothes. I think this one. It's actually pretty good stats as well. Everything is better than this traveling crap. The armor, studded. Okay. This is what we got on now, baby. We are a sailor man. Oh yes, quite a disguise.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 death winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand? Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all
Always
too well
blaming
what
the
weight
legs,
my
you
words
know.
carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was.
Oh, we saw this.
Even though I'd had a few the other day. And then when, well, those...
Why didn't you intervene? Did you report?
Unfortunate captain.
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mess too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a just man who knows his knots. He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for laughs now and again. Always seems unhappy, our captain.
Captain or captain.
Thank you, Lara. I need to be going.
Strange story this is.
Okay, we have some
Something isn't right
leads.
here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
We have some leads also. Did I see something sparkly here? I did. Let me investigate your purse and pocket. Also, see if we can make this bigger. Just like closer. More stuff. More coins! Coins everywhere! These people that just don't need money. Also, really losing the frames per second with these motions, don't we? We need to go this way. Completing quests. In GreedFall, a quest can usually be completed in 7 different ways. The desert has more than one string to his bow: cunning, persuasion, intuition, corruption, creating items in a crafting table. It will be some of the means available for you to reach your goals. To improve in these areas, spend points in the corresponding talent tree or wear equipment that offers bonuses. Threats and combat are also options when your enemies are not receptive to your talents.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party
Constantine was a
last night,
pretty cool
but
movie.
it ended
Too bad they didn't make
badly.
any sequels.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age. Hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes. Quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
25 coins? I found that on the street on this way. Don't pay now.
That's not a small sum. I need to think about my options.
Oh, the father has forgotten to give his son his allowance, it would seem.
Dude, there's more money on the street than you think. But I want to see if I can repair it.
I'm looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2
Crafting
days.
and all that.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
No, that's fine.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Why do I have that candle with me? I have a lit candle in that. Is that like the sailor thing, or did I had? I think I had something like that before as well. Oh,
The furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
okay.
And there you have it. You'd never guess they were
We
once
had some
broken.
metal dowels. We did. Oh, nice. We don't even need to pay him.
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
Yes, just like new. Or nearly.
That does indeed look like fine work. You know what you're doing.
I would hope. Can you tell me where I can find my cousin now?
Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you
Who
were
did you
set
hear
on
it from?
recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint. Anything else?
Anything else? No.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Is this the gambler? Oh,
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
So I guess his illness is...
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong-arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my
That's exactly
business.
what the drunk
I wouldn't
guy
have thought
said.
that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Thélème embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely on.
Okay, more stuff to steal.
What would he gain from lying?
7
I
coins.
have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from?
Okay. Oh. Did the lights turn off? It did not. Weird. Where to next? Oh, we're pretty close to this thing. We can inform that guy. Or was it this way?
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out? Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Now I can buy, sell stuff. What can we do to buy? Ooh. That's better than what I have now. Quite pricey though. Firearms, melee. Two-handed heavy weapons are a requirement. Long blades. Divine ring are requirements. Really? I need a ring to... interesting. Tricorn. They really should have made this a historical game.
Thank you for your visit.
Wait, should I
Such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I
sell
help
you
with?
something? No, not my hat. I have like 3 coats. No. This one, and my traveling suit. Yeah, for $7.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Yellow.
Sir de Sade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes. We were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Do you know who I am? I am the nephew of the prince, legate of the something or other. Let's see where we need to go. Oh, that's pretty far away. Find and confront kidnappers. Discover where to find Constantine. Move cargo to the dude. Okay, let's go there. We're closer to that. Are we even going in the right direction? Making this has... Oh, I can even make it lower. Cloth physics disabled. Don't need no damn cloth. Need my frames. $48. Forward. Need my frames, man. I don't care about...
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Thank you. Lady of the house. Quite a portrait. That's kind of... Is that lit? It's like going to burn your wallpaper. I mean, not good. It's literally next to the... This is a fire hazard. It's next to the wall, man. This will burn down. This whole house. The whole house, lady. Creepy posters and stuff.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sade. And to what do I owe the
Yes,
honor
Mr.
of your
Sardine.
visit,
That's me.
Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
Oh.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
witnesses in a tavern, and you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family.
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
Yes, carried him by force.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
Oh my
It is
god,
what
so
they
much
do.
light.
Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact? It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Yes, well, this house will burn down surely. It's probably this one, right? Just so this one? Yeah, that's what it is. So it's this object pushed into the wall. And there's probably like one more inside the wall that we can't see. Anyway, not good. Yeah, it's this one. It's exactly the same model, only put into the wall there.
Might I help you, sir?
No.
I need to be going. Farewell.
I thought you were going to say something about the sun, but no. Okay. All things lead towards this place. Warehouse. Okay, let's go to the heretics. What? Dead end. This way, yes. Keep wanting to jump, but it's space. And it's pause, I mean. Not open. Where the hell are we?
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties.
Okay. Stuff to take. Thank you. Even more stuff to take. Very misty.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then? Please, please,
No.
have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Teleme so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only
I personally
error was
don't really
wanting to
care. You
publish
were
our
a
work.
mission marker.
We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence
I do
us
like
so
your hat,
badly that they followed us here.
Can I have the hat?
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias? The one who returned to Teleme after traveling with his master?
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, Saint Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced Saint Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
What do they do to spies? Isn't that a death penalty as well? I'm just saying.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
Could I speak to the Bridge Alliance ambassador for them?
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahid, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the Illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
Okay. Oh, another door over here. Descend. Do we need to... random paintings and globes and stuff. Okay. No, pretty close to the dude. We can ask about the... Dada.
Sir, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
Yeah, he ran away.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
Ooh,
a contract?
required?
What kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nords, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be
Before
able
they're
to tell you
born?
the
Well,
conditions
that's
of Jonas's
ambitious.
contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nord. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Mm-hmm. What about the merchandise?
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tier 4D. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurd. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office.
This game is going to make you, like, fake papers now. Excellent. Anything else? No. Okay, leave.
Soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help
Eh,
us? Anyone
well,
who's not a Nords?
this is about 2 hours of GreedFall. Yeah. It's, I guess they're in the age of sail, but they're not on planet Earth. It would have been better if they had like real nations and stuff, but they went with the, like, it would have been fine if this disease would have been like in the territories of, you know, French Guiana or something. I don't know. It would have been fine to have a connection with the real world, but they went in a different direction. Yeah, what was the GreedFall? This is what it looks like. It works on Steam. Kind of dips below 60. We'll see if we'll keep playing. It's not bad. Kind of boring there in the beginning, but it has, you know, it's not as straightforward as it first seems. The quests aren't that, you know, straightforward and boring. There's some lefts and right there in them. Okay, time for me to go. Bye bye. Sailing. Yes, I guess you'd end up sailing in this game at some point.